Hey, Tom Watson here, Chapter 5, Stick Dog. Ready? Here we go. Chapter 5, A Warrior Human Attacks. It was about a 2-mile run to the park. They traveled across a creek, up and down several tree-covered hills, and across a meadow. Picasso Park was surrounded by walnut trees, goldenrod clumps, cattail reeds, and honeysuckle bushes. The dog settled in behind some of the shrubbery, safely out of sight of any humans. Mutt inhaled deeply, taking in the aromas from the grill on the other side of Picasso Park. "Welcome to Hamburgerville," he said with a grin. "Population, us." Karen groaned and rolled her eyes. "Follow me," said Stick Dog. "We need to be able to see a little better." They flattened themselves against the ground and scurried forward on their bellies, pulling themselves with their front legs. Several small hills surrounded the park, and it was atop one of these hills where the dog stopped beneath a walnut tree. All 5 dogs peered toward a gazebo on the other side of Picasso Park. A woman with a yellow apron was grilling. 2 kids, a boy and a girl, were kicking a soccer ball back and forth, and a man, presumably the father, was setting out paper plates on a picnic table. "This is going to be tougher than I thought," said Stick Dog, peeking over the top of the hill. "There are 4 humans. That's more than I'd hoped. I thought we could all run in as fast as possible and..." Stick Dog stopped talking. He didn't stop talking because he had finished his thought. He stopped talking because Stripes had suddenly sprinted down the hill as fast as she could toward the smoking barbecue grill. "Where's she going?" asked Stick Dog. "I think she heard you say run in as fast as possible," and Mutt lost his train of thought as he watched Stripes fly down that hill at full speed. She was a streaking black and white blur, and she took off. There's Stripes running down the hill. "I hadn't finished my sentence," said Stick Dog, exasperated. "I was going to say I thought we could all run in as fast as possible and grab the hamburgers, but we won't be able to now because there are too many humans. If there was just 1 or even 2, maybe we could have handled it, but not 4. We need to come up with something clever." "Stick Dog?" Poo-Poo asked. "Yes," Stick Dog sighed. He was frustrated that Stripes had zoomed off, and he hoped Poo-Poo might have a solution. Poo-Poo was looking up into the walnut tree nervously. "Could we move out from under this tree? These are really big nuts. If there's a nasty tail-shaking squirrel up there and he drops one of these walnut bombs on my head, it's really going to hurt." Stick Dog closed his eyes for a moment. "Let's not worry about that right now, Poo-Poo," he said. "We'll move in a minute, I promise. Right now, we have to worry about Stripes running off by herself against 4 humans." "Look, she's almost there," Karen exclaimed. "Man, she's fast," said Mutt. "I've seen faster," said Poo-Poo, unimpressed. "She's going downhill and the wind's behind her, that's all." Stripes was indeed almost there. She had begun to slow her pace and shorten her stride as she approached the unattended grill. None of the family had seen her yet. The boy and the girl were off in the grass on the other side of the gazebo, while the man and the woman were unpacking supplies from a wicker basket. Stripes slowed to a walk and then stopped. She hid behind a bench near the grill. It was only then that she looked around and realized she was alone. Her head jerked up and her eyes focused on Stick Dog, Mutt, Karen, and Poo-Poo, who were staring at her from the top of the hill. It was at this exact moment, when Stripes was looking away from the gazebo, that the mother unpacked a long, silver, 2-pronged fork. When Stripes turned back around, there was the mother holding that long, silver, 2-pronged fork. It glinted and shone in the sunlight as she carried it toward the grill. That was all Stripes needed to see. Any thought of trying to grab those hamburgers by herself vanished. She stared at the woman through the back slats of the bench. The woman came nearer, holding that fork, then snapped her fingers and turned around, returning to the basket. That was the split-second opportunity Stripes needed. She came sprinting back up to the top of the hill. Get down, Stick Dog said urgently to the others. We can't let them see us. They all scooched back out of sight of the family. It was only a matter of seconds before Stripes came hurtling over the top of the hill to join them. What happened? Where were you guys? She asked, panting. Here she is coming up the hill. I hadn't finished talking, Stick Dog said. I was saying I wanted all of us to run in as fast as possible. Yeah, Stripes interrupted. That's what I did. But we wouldn't be able to because there were too many people. You ran off before I could finish my sentence, Stick Dog explained. Oh, Stripes said and dropped her head a little, still panting. Sorry about that. Just stay here with us, okay? Okay, sure thing, said Stripes. Her voice turned deadly serious as she addressed Poo-Poo, Karen, and Mutt. Listen, I've got very bad news. Those aren't just normal humans down there. They're like super warrior humans or something. Very mean and very dangerous, I think. They have weapons. There's a basket full of weapons. What do you mean, asked Mutt. That warrior woman, Stripes said, has a double-bladed silver sword. That was a big fork, Stick Dog said, but nobody heard him. The others were focused on Stripes. The fear and anxiety in her voice commanded all of their attention. She was charging at me. She was walking, Stick Dog corrected. She was going to stab me with it. She was going to flip the hamburgers on the grill. Then she went back to that evil basket to get another weapon. She was getting salt, Stick Dog sighed again. Mutt, Poo-Poo, and Karen didn't hear anything that Stick Dog had said. They were starting to panic. Their fear made them back farther and farther down the hill, away from the park, and to Stick Dog's dismay, away from the hamburgers. Stop, Stick Dog said firmly. Everyone calm down. Come back up here. They're not warriors with weapons. They're just having a picnic, and they use that metal thing to cook the hamburgers, that's all. They don't use it to stab hamburger thieves? Asked Stripes. Of course not, Stick Dog said. Are you sure? Mutt, Karen, and Poo-Poo asked in unison, inching back up the slope towards Stick Dog. I'm sure, Stick Dog nodded. Come on, come look. They all peered down at the gazebo. Sure enough, the woman was turning the hamburgers with a long silver fork. I love this picture. I don't know, Stick Dog, Mutt said, still wary. This might be too dangerous. Look at the two little humans. They look like warriors too. How so? Well, that girl can kick that black and white ball about 100 miles per hour. And that boy, just look at him. He's letting the ball hit him right on top of the head over and over again. That's amazing, said Karen. I'm pretty sure that's just how they play with that kind of ball, said Stick Dog. Are you nuts? Mutt exclaimed. What kind of creature would let himself get knocked on the head over and over like that? Stick Dog? Asked Poo-Poo, looking back up at the walnut tree. Yes, Stick Dog answered, trying to keep his composure. His stomach now felt almost empty, and the smell of those sizzling hamburgers was drifting right up the hill at them. Can we please move out from under this tree? Yes, said Stick Dog. Follow me, nice and low, to that honeysuckle bush. They all followed Stick Dog to the honeysuckle bush. Something about the sweet aroma of the honeysuckle flowers and Stick Dog's soothing voice settled the other 4 dogs considerably. All right, time to make a plan, said Stick Dog. We've made it this far. We've found the hamburgers. Now we just have to figure out how to get the hamburgers. Okay, time for a drawing lesson. We have one more character to draw, that's Karen. She is the most hyper dog in the stories. She is long, skinny, and short, so her rectangle is long and skinny. She gets a triangle for an ear. Goes right here. You can erase that line in there. I'm going to fill the ear in, even though it's not filled in the book. And then we want her head to sort of match her body. Her body's long and thin, so we want her head to be long and thin. So she doesn't get a regular pair of pants. She gets skinny jeans. You know what skinny jeans are? They make skinny jeans for men. Did you know that? I keep threatening my daughter I'm going to pick her up at high school wearing skinny jeans one day. She'd hate that. Nose and eye with eyelashes. Karen's a girl. Simple tail and short legs. Because dachshunds are short. That's Karen. K-A-R-E-N. Sign your picture. All right, that was chapter 5 and drawing lesson 5. I'll see you at chapter 6.